Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us right here on Press the Tea with my wonderful, beautiful, can't take our eyes off her, my co-host, Ask Alex, and I am Mike Lee, and we are Press the Tea. Hello, my love. How are
Hello,
you?
audience. Hello, family. How are we doing today?
I know, right? We're back. We're back for a hot another episode 6 right here. How was your week? How are you?
Week is great. I mean, besides these hot topics we about to get into, child, I don't know. My week is going a lot better than a lot of these celebrities.
Let me tell you something. Today we have got something for y'all. We talking about Kodak Black. We're talking about Maya Angelou. We've got some stuff coming out from Lisa Ray. We've got some stuff coming out from the Bronx Fire. We're going to be talking about a lot tonight. So a lot of stuff has happened this week. But before we get to that, who are those 3 beautiful women next to you?
Now, you know, we have our co-hosts that are with us every week. Jessica, Selena, and Princess Diana.
Always.
Audience. So we get our studio best friend.
We're gonna let me see who's alive. Okay. Right now we've got Sarah Jessica Parker. We'll have to invite her. That was no tea, no shade. I just needed to peep over because I knew somebody. Yeah, okay. Anyway, my inspiration this week is an independent artist who I love. I used to play her over at the radio station. Her name is Terry Remsen. She has a brand new single out right now called It's Not Worth It. She is actually from Detroit, I think, but she's been doing her thing and doing remakes and working the system, and she is an incredible vocalist, a beautiful person, but when I say talk about the grind, this sister can grind, and one day we're going to have her on the show because I would love for you to meet her, but she has a new song out.
We welcome all. We do not discriminate.
Absolutely, but you will love her new single. We'll be playing some of that, throughout the show and everything, but you got some hot topics. Sis. Let's go. Let's get right into this. Let's talk.
Okay, now, we're going to start out with the shenanigans that went viral over this weekend. Kodak Black.
Ooh.
Did you see the footage? It was, I couldn't even watch the footage, but because we have to do our research for our media press.
Yes.
I had to click on the hashtag.
I saw the whole thing. Now, I from what I heard, allegedly, they did not have sex, that they were just twerking and he was behind her doing all the stuff. But I'm just like, wow, sis.
Yeah, we can poll the viewers and our audience members to see if they
because you see it another way, right?
I definitely caught it a different way. And I also think that he finished on camera.
Oh, wow. It's pretty disgusting.
Disgusting. So the person that's a victim here is his fiance or girlfriend. I'm not sure exactly their relationship status, but I know they're single now. But Triana Brewer, who was holding him down while he was incarcerated. And then when he was released, I believe that this relationship continued to go forward and they were, looking to get married and start a family. But I don't even know why in her mind she thought that she could build a future with Kodak Black.
Kodak Black.
So
Kodak Black.
That is just embarrassing. She took to her Instagram and posted that she is single now. And Kodak Black had the audacity to take back and I guess respond with a little bit of a jab and was like he was single too. Posted with the picture of the girl he was with that evening, saying that that's his artist.
What else do you got for us, sisters? Because you got some hot stuff. So we're done with that. Ugh.
Yeah, so we're done with that. Out of the box.
So next on topic, we've got Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. They're calling it quits. I'm very, 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 very sad about that.
So you think that the reason for the dismantle, you think that Momoa was over Miss Lisa Bonet? I mean, Lisa Bonet.
It's hard to perceive that because she is still that bitch.
Yes.
Even now, but I think, they were together 17 years.
And had
they were
children.
married for 4
kids.
Beautiful kids. But I think, after a while, something happens. And even though the intimacy, if you don't keep that erotic intimacy and all of that stuff going, it can die down. And he's still a good looking man. She's still a good looking woman. But I think they've kind of drifted maybe.
Wow. that is sad to kind of come up with that perception of it. I was hoping maybe they just went their separate ways. You know
that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Jason has been in the acting and professional life, you know, a lot shorter than Lisa.
Yes,
so, I thought that was a great dynamic and power couple.
Me too. Me too.
So I'm really glad to see this.
What's the guy's name? Lenny Kravitz. Do you think Lenny's coming to help her make some coffee and tea and help her get together?
Lenny's been over her since the 90s. You know, Lisa was out there in the 90s, so I think that she
yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, Lenny's do what y'all do. I'm good.
But she's still gorgeous and beautiful. Their daughter, Zoe Kravitz. I mean, this was a beautiful family. I'm kind of really sad.
I am too. I'm very, very sad about that. I just hope whatever they're doing, that they have good zen, they have good energy with themselves and the children, and that they continue to be friends. Who knows what can happen later? But I was sad about that one.
But I wish them both luck. Maybe to find love again. Definitely Jason.
Yeah, and I think she will too. Okay, we're moving right along. Zanique reacts after a video surfaced of her speaking on buying her daughter toys. It went viral. Now, this is the daughter of T.I. and Tiny, and apparently she bought her kids, her daughter, like a small amount of gifts, right? And is that it?
Well, that was how she was describing it in the background. You know, her words, I'm not going to say these are verbatim, but what I remember is her saying, "What? Does my daughter have toys?" That is her toy box right over there in the corner, and she makes it work. It was like 5 toys, like 5 little toys in the box. You can't even identify what type of toys they were. They definitely weren't Barbies. I don't know. But I know she has a daughter. And she was like, that's all she's getting. She said, she ain't nobody.
So basically, okay, so I'm trying to interpret what she said and be politically correct. So basically, she's trying to say that just because, you know, T.I. and Tiny are her grandparents and they're her parents, she's not going to splurge on her daughter, and she's just a normal young lady like anyone else. Is that what she's trying to portray? Because
that's what she was trying to justify and clean it up. I think that's what she tried to say. But while she was saying it, she said out of her mouth, she ain't nobody. I mean, she's a baby. And just because.
How old is the child, Alex? How old is she?
I think she may be 1, going on 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So she's just so she's very, very, very small. Baby. Okay. But,
yeah.
Wow. You know what? Wow, this is a big one.
This is it. It was. I was turned off. I was cringy as.
Why are people getting on social media and just really not articulating themselves correctly, but just saying stupid stuff? That's just stupid. First of all, that is your child. Your child is someone. That's your baby. T.I. and Tiny are celebrities. These are your parents. If you're not probably going to buy them something, I'm sure they're probably going, oh no, we're going to get the baby some.
She made that point, but I thought that was a little asinine to say, well, even if I don't buy it for her, somebody's going to buy it for her. She's not going to be without, but I'm just thinking, but you're her parent. Like, you should be the first one ready to run out and go to Toys R Us.
It's just information we don't even need.
Yeah, it was just information we didn't need to know. And the fact that she just kept saying she ain't nobody. That's
terrible. That's kind of terrible. That's tacky, and it's terrible to call your child. And if you're saying that to your child now, what are you going to say 5 years from now? In the grocery store when the child is like, messing with stuff, are you going to be that parent that's shouting at the child and saying, and making them feel bad and talking about them and to them in public and degrading them? Come on, people.
Especially a mom, and when it comes to a daughter.
Yeah. Do you think it's today's young parents that just don't know?
Yes, I really do. I think it's the young moms who, cuss around their kids, walk around without their clothes on around their children, just walking around in a bathrobe or cursing, or always on TikTok while your child is sitting right there. It's just.
Oh my God! Wow.
But what do you
don't remind us.
They mimic.
It's terrible. It's terrible, Alex, because people really do that, and it's so inappropriate, so wrong.
But I hope she learns from this experience, and maybe she'll realize later on, maybe a few years from now, that what she said. It wasn't bad. It was just.
It was bad. It was bad. It was bad, sis. It was bad.
Yeah.
So we're moving on to something that is good, not bad, but good. Maya Angelou to become the first Black woman to be featured on the United States quarter. Show me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money.
I'm so excited about this.
I just hate that she's not alive to see it. After all of the things that she's contributed, and but who's going to see it? Oprah.
Yes, Oprah. I mean, besides the Harriet Tubman situation, did you see? I wasn't excited about that because I felt like they made Harriet just look like.
Oh no, I'm just gonna do a pass on this one. I'm much more. You know why? Because not to look. Harriet was a great woman. Did some marvelous things.
Obviously.
Yeah, she did some wonderful things.
She definitely did.
Yeah.
But they just served her no justice.
Yeah, I just yeah. I'm so happy for Maya Angelou.
Still I rise.
Yeah. Still I rise. Still I rise. To Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah. She's done it. And her and Oprah, yeah, oh my God. Yes. And I think her and Oprah was very close to her. Really, really loved her a lot. And they were I think she was like a spiritual mother or something like that. Yeah. But this
So if Oprah and Harriet were sis, this would have worked. It would have worked out better for her. Is that what you're saying?
Not saying that at all. Zero. The coins featuring the writer and poet, which began shipping this week. So we should be seeing this like on the block pretty soon, are the first in a series that will commemorate female pioneers in a variety of fields. So they're honoring her, but they're honoring other females as well.
Well, I'm saving my coins.
I was just about to, well, hey, guess what? Ask Alex to be on a coin one day. Who knows?
I receive.
But
first I'm gonna start with my shoe collection though first.
Hey, I feel you. You'll need a few quarters to buy that for sure.
Okay.
Right.
Few heels, yes.
Ooh, Miss Lisa Ray.
Child. She gathered the ladies together, honey.
Yes. The girls, Miss Claudia Jordan, Selena Johnson, Miss Fox, and Miss Lisa Ray. The queens were not having it. They were talking about the one and only Miss Ari Fletcher, who had some things to say about
domestic violence.
And I'm going, what is wrong with people? What is going on? When you get to the mic, you need to understand. You need to maybe get a practice tape, listen to yourself, what you're saying. But what is your thought on this, sister? Because
this shows how far you probably went in your education. Honestly, this shows that you did not surround yourself, obviously, with women who poured into you, speak life into you, because the things that are coming out of your mouth are just, again, this is pure ignorance. She is an ambassador for Savage Fenty. Let's start there.
Rihanna.
The conversation that she had on social media on her live had nothing to do with Savage Fenty. She was speaking about domestic violence victims, saying that stop playing victim. We don't want to hear your story. Stop crying wolf. Stop doing this and this and that. Where nowhere it entered into her mind, her brand and the ambassadorship that she had, where Rihanna is a survivor of domestic violence.
So basically, you're saying that to your boss.
You're saying it to your boss. Not only that, but then you're saying it as you're a representative of your boss. And her brand
is about domestic violence and what she survived and everything that she's been through. We all saw it out in the open. We saw the bruises, we saw the pictures, and I still pray, and I'm still a huge fan of both Chris and Rihanna. But obviously, what happened that night, there's so many speculations on who did what or whatever. But sometimes you just gotta exit, get out and move. Some things you just can't do. And what he did to Rihanna, it truly hurt his career. Truly hurt his career. Whether she did anything,
it was devastating blow.
It was
both of them.
Absolutely. So this young lady, fans were not happy. They were not happy at all with Ari Fletcher after she made some uncomfortable remarks about her relationship with, is it Money Baggio?
Moneybag Yo, yes.
So she said that she
bought him acres of land, I believe, for his birthday.
For his birthday. But she says that she likes it when he gets a little jealous and pulls out a gun on her or whatever and kind of roughs her up if she pretends that she's leaving. So she'll say, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving you. Start packing her clothes. And so he roughs her up, and that makes her feel, good that he really loves her. No, that's violence. That is absolute violence.
And then you have a platform.
Yeah.
And you're being given these opportunities. And as a businesswoman, for you to be this careless,
it's careless.
I have no words. It was so dumb. And then
I feel like she needs attention. It was a backlash statement. It was insensitive, immature, irresponsible. And I'm hoping, like, after this kind of comes on her, because I think she's going to get she may not get canceled, but she's definitely going to feel some heat. I hope she learns something and she can come out and say something. But she may double down on it and be just, stupid and keep it rolling. But I hope she learns from this, because unless you've gone through something like this, really gone through it, I'm not talking about just trying to make your man jealous. I'm talking about someone beating on you. Yeah. You could possibly have a child with this person. Domestic violence impacts children. It impacts women, and it impacts men too who experience this. So this is not something that you can play with.
And her baby father that she had a child with, I think it's No Limit Bro. They have a child together, and in their relationship, they had a battery situation, a domestic violence situation for real. Like
she's been through this before.
So it was just even more of the ignorance of her speaking on the behalf of domestic violence women, that they are victims and need to stop crying wolf.
I'm done. I'm done with her. Who is she? Where does she come from? What's her claim to fame? Okay, so you said the look of the week is Mary J. Blige.
Woo, my girl.
The queen of everything. She's the queen of soul. Well, that would be Aretha. But now she's taking her place. Look, Mary is everything. I love Mary J. Blige. I love every dance move that she does that people think is a little bit awkward. I love her. I love everything about it.
It's Mary.
It's Mary J. Blige. So your pick of the week is Mary J. Blige. And what made you pick this stunning broad?
She is aging backwards. First of all, it was her birthday, so shout out to Mary J. Blige. Happy birthday.
Is it 50 for her?
I think she might be 50, but maybe 52. We should.
Okay.
But yes, Mary is definitely in her 50s, and she looks amazing. I mean, the legs, the abs, the body, the face, the skin, everything is glowing, and she looks so amazing. So yes, she is my look of the week, Miss Mary J. Blige.
Where's the guy that she used to date from, what was the group?
Jodeci.
Yeah, where's he? Okay, we're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to be right back with more of Press the Tea right here with Ask Alex and your boy Mike Lee. We'll be right back.
You're not even letting me finish, though. Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Since you're about to leave the door, doesn't the good time, doesn't that matter to you? Are you finna let all this go? Is that what you finna do?
Honey, not at the expense of my broken heart. Love of my life, you asked for the chance to be your wife. Waste of my time, had me thinking you were Mr. Right. Yeah, you was putting work, don't compare to the hurt. Did you ever take the time to see? Did you know that we weren't meant to be? So listen. Time isn't worth the broken heart. No. Time isn't worth the broken heart. Isn't worth the broken heart. Time isn't worth the broken heart. Isn't worth it. Time isn't worth the broken heart. No, it's not worth it.
Okay, guys, and we are back with my beautiful co-host, the one and only Ask Alex, and I am Mike Lee, and we are Press the Tea, and now we're moving right along with more hot topics. First of all, this seems like every week now here in 2022, we're losing somebody. We lost another icon this week, and that is Ronnie Spector. She died at 78. For those who may not know, Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse was the epitome of the image of Ronnie Spector. And Ronnie Spector, she used to wear a beehive back in the day. She's very rock and roll. She was a siren who sang the 1960s hit, Be My Baby, and Baby I Love You, as well as Walking in the Rain. She was the lead singer for the group The Ronettes. She died at 78 on Wednesday after a brief battle with cancer. She's a Grammy winner. Diane Warren, the Grammy winner Diane Warren, called her the voice of a million teenage dreams, including hers. The Ronettes was a sexy, beautiful girl group. They didn't make the success of the Supremes, but they were very, very successful because they ended up working with Phil Spector. And Phil Spector, very disturbed man, but a brilliant musician who connected with them and made them stars. He also owned Spector Records, and he worked with the legendary Miss Tina Turner. River Deep Mountain High was the song that he wrote for her. Beautiful
brother,
song.
You laid that information out. That was beautiful.
Yes. So thank you very much. So we lost Ronnie, and so we're gonna miss her a lot. Yeah.
Okay, well, you definitely paid your homage just now. So.
Well, thank you, darling. Thank you. Now to a bit of sad news, sis. Did you hear about the fire in Brooklyn this week? We lost, I think, 7. There was 17 people, and I think 9 of them possibly died. But a malfunctioned electric space heater in a bedroom was the source of an apartment building fire Sunday in Bronx that killed 17 people, including 8 children. Mayor Adams revised the death toll on Monday from 19. You know, in the wintertime, you really have to be careful. From carbon monoxide poisoning and space heaters. They're the biggest killers in the wintertime with families and especially children.
These apartment buildings that are so old. I mean, these apartment buildings have been around for so long. So some of the tenants are they already put in their lawsuit against the landlord of the building.
Yeah, they said there was also a malfunction with a door. So apparently a door that wouldn't close or whatever was open, and it allowed so much smoke to get into the hallways that when people were coming out into their apartment thinking that they could get out, they suffocated in the hallways, some of the people. This is devastating. Because if you don't live in a home, I live in a high-rise apartment. So if that were to happen in my building, I've got to do one or two things. I got to either figure out how can I tie rope on something and jump from my building, because I wouldn't be able to go into my hallways. And then you think you don't want smoke to get into your unit, so you're having to put things down on your door or hold your head out the window. It's like 9/11.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a horrible thing to compare it to, but that is pretty much how you can understand what those people that were trapped in the building were going through and why they chose to jump. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, because you're thinking you don't want to burn, you don't want to suffocate, so you just jump. You're going to die even throughout anyway. So it's just a terrible thing. But we are praying for those families.
And our condolences to
them. Absolutely. Wendy Williams, there's new allegations on Miss Wendy Williams concerning the radio TV host and star, and it's making headlines. So here we go. New allegations concerning Wendy Williams' condition is making headlines, according to a new report from The Sun 2 years ago. Now, this was around, was she still with her husband 2 years ago?
They were going through the divorce.
Okay, so this is right around that time when he's doing stuff, she's having breakdowns, she's fainting on stage, a lot of things are going on. But 2 years ago, the talk show host displayed alarming behavior. The outlet reports that a disturbing incident took place in the early months of the pandemic when she filmed the Wendy Williams show taping, and her audience inside the New York City penthouse apartment. According to insiders, in May 2020, the host hit a particularly rough spot with her addiction issues. A specific situation is said to have taken place at her home with a handful of people present. According to sources, Wendy's manager was summoned to her penthouse apartment after she had appeared unwell. She apparently took her clothing off, was touching herself, and saying a lot of stuff while people were there in her house. And the stuff, and it's right now, the Jasmine brand, if you know the Jasmine brand, people, if you go there, you can get the full article there and read it. But, Wendy.
It's Wendy. I can't talk about my girl though, because it's, in a way, I love her regardless of the cloud that is over her life and the choices that because she's so real. Like, she doesn't hide any of these things. Like, she comes out, she'll talk about it. She may chuckle about it. She may even make fun of herself. But Wendy's to me a very genuine person, and I'm just so sorry that she's had to experience these things when she's such a successful woman in the media business. In
the words of Whitney Houston, the deceased dead, love her to death, Whitney Houston. Wendy. I love Wendy. Love her to death. I'm the same way as you. I just don't like how this is all panning out.
Yeah.
I mean, she's this was a woman 2 years ago when this was happening at the top of her game. Even through her addictions, even through her going through her stuff with her husband, even through
she was still on top of her game.
She was still on the top of her game. And I think that's what I most respect about her is especially in this business of men controlling everything, whether it's radio, film, music. This woman from the bottom made her way the queen of talk show television through radio. I just don't understand why she can't pull it together and get back on her, it back.
I mean, it's really hard at this point, I would say, with her age and everything, for her to just snap back into place and just, get back on as soon as the lights and cameras are rolling, like be in her element again. I think she's just slowly starting to just fade out. I think
what disappoints me the most is how did she even get where she is now? She shouldn't have gotten there. There should have been too many things that were more important for her, even with the drugs. I'm sorry. Addiction is addiction, and a lot of people go through it, and I know that it's tough, but you have a whole television show, studio. You've got people that are coming to work because of you. So you can't just think about yourself, and addiction is addiction. Yeah, you hey, do your line, do your whatever, and then you got to get over it and you got to get it back together. So Wendy, I'm expecting you to get this shit together, man.
You expect her to be back in her
chair? I don't think that she'll ever be back in the chair again. I just don't. But I don't. Okay. I don't think she'll be in that chair, but I would think that she could get a great podcast and win because the numbers are there.
And do her podcast
you do that podcast from the bed and win. I just want to see her get back together.
I wanted to give it to Tamar Braxton. I really would love for Tamar Braxton to take over that show.
I love Tamar. I don't know about that show. I want to see her do something. Yeah. I would really like for her to sing, if you want to know the truth.
The album's coming out. She posted today on Instagram. She said, hold tight.
Yeah, I mean, here's Tamar, no shade. You can do all that stuff that you want to do, but at the end of the day, you've got one of the best voices out here in the music business. I would hate that you would waste it on doing some of the things, podcasts and all of this. Yeah, we want to see you do stuff, but you are beautiful. You are stunning. The body's great. I want to see you in front of a microphone belting out song after song. And can we have some standard hits that will last throughout time? I want the songs to be 10 and 15 years old and we're still going, damn, it sounds like a brand new record.
You think Tamar has the potential to do that?
I know she does. That woman, she's been the reason that we love Toni Braxton.
Of course.
Everything in the background has been Tamar. Tamar carried everything.
Pop queen.
She is the pop queen. So my thing is now guess what? You're out front now. We need standards. Call Diane Warren. Get some hits. We need Babyface. Now you can do the sexy stuff and all of that. Love it. But I need some standards that are gonna last, Tamar. We love you. And your voice is the voice right now. But I feel like, in all of the Braxtons can come from me, it's getting lost in the sauce. I want my Tamar back.
I
Yeah.
I think Tay Tay is always here, no matter what. So I'm hoping she doesn't, go off the rails again, or
I want her back because I want the kids dropping like flies.
I do.
I want them dropping like flies. I want the breaths to be snatched out from them when they see the video and everything. That means I need quintessential gowns. I need the best hair and makeup. It has to be right every time.
She's gonna bring it.
Yeah, so I love her.
Bring it.
Yes, you don't have to bring up Tamar. Why you do that?
I'm sorry, because I can talk.
We love Tamar. We can talk about
Tamar.
We can talk about Tamar all night.
Okay.
I love her. I
know she's coming with some fire, so I'm not worried about my girl. She's going to bring that heat.
Okay, I'm worried, but I'm only worried because I love her, and I'm glad you're not worried because somebody's got to be rooting.
Tay is that girl. Tay is that girl, and I think that she's removed some riffraff out of her life where she's starting to really focus on herself and really building herself, connecting with who she is.
I want to hear that. So, although R. Kelly's in jail, it seems like Trey Songz is trying to be roommates with R. Kelly because former University of Nevada, Las Vegas basketball star Dylan Gonzalez is accusing singer Trey Songz of rape. With that seems like endlessly reoccurring, it seems that this continues to occur quite a bit with Mr.
It's really funny, brother, that you're saying rape, because I didn't even know that Trey Songz like women.
Oh. I really needed to kind of get my tongue wet there. Okay, alrighty. Well, apparently, if he doesn't like women, he's doing something very bad to the women that he doesn't like because he, what's our girl, Keke Palmer? Is it Keke Palmer? Keke Palmer had an incident with him where she had to hide in the closet, and I believe her.
Normally, when men are doing things like this, it's because they don't like women, and there's a power that they want to have over women where they sexually assault them. So, but my understanding is that Trey Songz isn't, happy about the fish or the cat.
I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to say.
I'm really sorry about this person who is, that was assaulted. Please don't get me wrong.
Yes, absolutely. So back to Ms. Gonzalez. I am forced to repeatedly relive my life. This is what she says. She says, I am forced to repeatedly relive in my mind and suffer anew the long suppressed horror and unbearable PSTD of my rape by his very hands at a well-known Las Vegas hotel. So, she has specific moments and incidents and memory about this. So, this guy is a problem, and if he doesn't stop, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
I've heard it. This is maybe the third or fourth time that I've heard it. So if he is ever convicted, you see how long it took them to convict R. Kelly. So
yeah, but they seem with the Me Too movement and everything going, and it took them a long time with R. Kelly, and I think it was because they just drained all of his funds. The attorneys did. They said, we're going to get all your money, and then after that, you can go to jail because then you won't have any to defend yourself. But Trey Songz, bruh, you're going to end up in jail, and that's where all the men are. So if you are...
then he'll be happy. Maybe that's what he's trying to get to. He's looking for his jail bae.
So for those of you who don't know Machine Gun Kelly...
This is my couple.
He has asked Megan Fox to marry him.
She's a Taurus. She's a Taurus queen. I'm a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
I already know why he wants to marry her.
His name is Colson Baker. He's known professionally as Machine Gun Kelly. He's an American rapper, singer, and actor. He is noted for his compositional blending of contemporary and alternative hip-hop with rock. Love him. Machine Gun Kelly released 4 mixtapes between 2007 and 2010 before signing with Bad Boy Records. Ooh, good luck with Bad Boy. And he's with Megan Fox now. He's proposed to her. I'm so happy for them.
I'm so happy for them. But brother, this is what I don't get with the proposals that I've been seeing lately. The girls are getting down on the knee with the man. Like,
I think it's a new thing.
And then after she takes the ring, she gets down there with him. It's like, okay, why did just let him stand up? But what do you think that is? That the women they get down there with them?
You know, the women have taken on a change. They're taking this whole marriage thing, you know, a hold, and you know, they're grabbing it. And so, although I might find it a bit confusing, I think, you know what, if that's what y'all want to do, if it equals you up, you know what, go for it. I'm not against it.
It's no shade at all. I just realized
I don't quite understand it. I don't understand it. Moving right along. Guess what? Before we end the show today, guys, guess what?
What?
Guess what?
I can't. I don't know what.
It's a countdown to Janet Jackson documentary. January 28th. We have 15 more days left, people. Like 15, like 1-5. Jesus Christ. I'm counting the days as they go.
So we're going to be counting these days down. In the morning of, brother, don't be blowing up my phone talking about, it's today. No.
Oh, yeah. You may get 100 calls that day because Janet Jackson documentary is going to be airing on January the 28th.
See her magazine spread that she just did?
Oh, the Lord Jesus Christ. It was amazing. What
a doll.
I'm so we needed this from Janet. If you lost Janet, if you were not interested in Janet, if she fell off the boat, she's back. I'm sorry.
She gave face.
She gave everything. She gave fashion. She gave avant-garde. She gave everything. So, yeah, 15 more days, folks. 1-5. That's 2 2 weeks paycheck. Yeah. So make sure you got your cocktail and your hors d'oeuvres and your everything. Yeah.
I will be there.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Can't wait.
What a lovely show. What great times we have.
Always.
It is always good to see you, sis. And we're back next Friday with another new show. And I don't know if you guys are watching. I'm not going to even spill the tea yet. But in 3 weeks, we've got a special guest that's going to be coming on to talk about some really interesting things that have been happening on about a show on OWN. We won't call the name. We'll just let you know. Make sure you tune in from 3 weeks from now. We know you tune in every Friday though. But tune in. We've got some really hot stuff coming up for you guys right here in 2002. Sis, it's always good to see you.
Oh my God. I hate when we come to an end. It's too soon.
I know.
But I'm about to come over your house anyway, so it doesn't
I
matter.
know. Come on. Just come on.
I'll see you today.
I know, right? We love you guys. Hey, thank you for. Make sure you go to www.plushworktv.com to watch all of our episodes. Also, we're on social media. Jamie Foster Brown, our executive producer, along with us producing our own show. Me and my boo here. You know, every week right here. We're also on her platform, and we're on the Press the Tea page. Please go to our
Press the Tea. Go follow.
Page at Press the Tea _ right?
Yes.
At Press the Tea _ Please go there and join us for all of our dirt, okay? We love you guys. We'll see you guys next Friday.